Hello there, Ray here. We got a brand new snapshot for 1.16. This is 20W07A, and with it comes some new function to Hoglings, as well as new mob in the game, which is these Piglin guys. We're going to be taking a review of the snapshot and seeing what is all new with it. And if you guys would like to join us as we learn more stuff about these Piglins as well as Hoglings, we're doing a snapshot testing stream right after this video becomes public, where you guys can hop on our testing server with me as we mess around with these guys. Holy moly, what's going on over there? We will get into that. Remember guys, if you enjoy these videos, be sure to go ahead and subscribe, as I make tons of farms using these new mechanics, and we come up with quite a few farms on my channel already. Now let's get into all the craziness that's going on. Wait, what are you holding there, little guy? Holy moly, guys. Those piglings just killed that hogling and dropped some pork as well as leather. Those guys are vicious. But guys, look at this. There's a baby hogling over here. It looks so cute with their massive heads. We got new mechanics for the hoglings, and we also got a new mob, which is the piglings. Here you see they're trying to attack this other hogling. But let's first do some testings with the hoglings, and then we'll come back and look at the piglings. So the hoglings are big, aggressive beasts that you can find in the Crimson Forest in the Nether. As we see, we get adults to spawn as well as babies naturally, so kind of like an overall pigs. Oh wow, they got quite the attack. So they did say that they can actually knock players back quite a bit. Looks like they can also knock back the piglings. These guys are quite aggressive. They're going after these hoglings, and they're trying to fight back, but it seems like their teamwork is paying off. Hoglings, oh, they're actually running away. So sometimes they fight and sometimes they run away. Gee, up here we have a pigling that has a lot of gold armor on. So I guess they could probably spawn with the entire full set of gold, maybe even enchanted. They did say that they will attack the player on sight, so be careful. And they can also easily knock back the players. Let's go into survival mode. Yeah, these guys are all looking at me. They all want to attack me. Oh my goodness. Are they bluffing? Oh! That was 3 hearts. Oh, and of course the piglings come in. Yeah. Oh, they actually killed him! Oh, there's a baby pigling. Wait, the baby pigling has some pork. Did he kill him for that last time? And then they also said that you can go ahead and breed up these hoglings. You have some crimson fungi. So crimson fungi is used to breed them up. And of course it's going to be very difficult to breed them up in survival because they will try to attack you. That's going to be kind of scary. So give those two some crimson fungi. Let's see if they make a baby one. There they go. Hey, you also got the advancement. And that baby is so cute. Let's turn on hitboxes. Ah, so it looks like they also changed the hitboxes. These guys, they were quite small. So it will take about 2 high area if you want to farm these up. Before I only took a 1 high area. Definitely seen how the hogling can get hunted down by the piglings and how the hoglings will fight back. But sometimes they don't really fight each other. Like in this case here, they're kind of neutral. Oh, I guess now they're hungry. And they also mentioned that baby hoglings pretend they're really tough, but they're really not. Oh yeah, he acts super tough. I mean, he's pretty persistent though. And they also made it so that hoglings are actually scared of the warped fungi. So they are spawning here in the Crimson Forest. They don't spawn in the warped forest. So they're kind of like afraid of it, and this stuff will make them run away. I think that's why earlier we seen them running away from me, because I was standing kind of close to this area here. Now let's do some testing with the piglings, which are these guys. It is a new mob added into Minecraft. You can definitely see the resemblance to the hoglings. They're more like pig face. Also, they kind of look like the zombie pigmen, which are still in the game. They haven't removed them. They are going to retexture them though, to make them more look like these guys, but more of a zombified version of them. So these guys, you can kind of think of being like, villagers. And zombie pigmen, which are going to be named zombie piglings pretty soon, you can think of them as the zombified villagers. The piglings are aggressive civilization that lives in the Nether. We see them everywhere. They mostly hang out in the Crimson Forest, but you might see some in the Nether Wasteland too. I think players are also target practice and will attack on sight. We definitely seen that where they were attacking us, even though we didn't do anything to them. Now there is a way to get close to them without them attacking them, and that is putting on their favorite armor, which is gold. And these guys have a new spawn egg too, which is sort of greenish plus brownish. So let's go ahead. We are now in gold armor. Let's see if they tolerate us now. Hey, piglings. Hey, nice. Now they did say that the piglings are suspicious of people and different actions that they do. So if you happen to open a chest near them, they will get aggressive and start attacking you because they think you're trying to steal from them. And they say the same thing if you try to mine some gold near them. Yep, he's mad. Oh, wait, he picked up the gold. He likes it, I guess. He's not so mad. He's like, what the heck is this? Oh, what? He gave up his crossbow? He didn't drop it. It's not on the ground. But now he's mad at me. Apparently gold isn't what he was looking for. I didn't take your crossbow. Leave me alone. He's just punching me with his gold block, which is kind of funny. They say piglins also love gold and get very distracted by gold items. And yeah, we definitely seen that. He was sitting there admiring it for quite a while before he decided to come back and attack me. So piglins sometimes get hungry and hunt down hoglings for food. Sometimes the hogling one, sometimes the pigling one, depending on their numbers. Here, oh, this guy must be hungry. He's going to try to kill a hogling just by punching it with gold. Oh, he killed him. And he got the meat. Apparently can't pick it up because he's holding gold. And they said that you can barter with the piglings. I'm wearing my gold armor, and if you right click on them with a gold ingot, you can see he took it. Now he's holding it in his hand, and he gave me something in return. So I gave him another one. Oh, he gave me some more mushrooms. So we can actually get these fungi renewable from these piglings. It looks like they're pretty much giving you all the different stuff from the Nether biome. So they must be kind of collecting this stuff and giving you it. So this is a great way to kind of trade with them. Just right clicking with them with a bunch of gold ingots. Here we got some other types of mushrooms. So I'm guessing they're giving you pretty much everything here in this biome. Possibly also nether quartz as well as maybe quartz item and also the debris blocks. So I did some trading with them. It looks like these are all the different types of items we get from them. Ender pearls, rotten flesh, flint, leather, shroom lights, nether brick. The items, crimson fungi, which allows you to make renewable large fungi trees. We also got soul sand, gravel, and both types of brown as well as red mushrooms. I haven't seen any of the warped mushrooms as being a renewable one. So it's definitely more of a bartering system. You can't really click into like a GUI. They just kind of take your gold and give you something. And the amounts are kind of random as well. I was really hoping that they would give you quartz because quartz is really hard to get in large quantities and it's very useful for redstone because of components like comparators as well as observers. So hopefully they'll add that into their bartering system in the future. You also don't have to right click. You can just throw gold ingots on the ground and they will pick it up and then give you something in return. Also, the piglings prefer to hunt in groups as well as fighting groups. When a fight does occur, they will try to kind of congregate everybody in the area to join the fight. They also said if these piglings end up in the overworld, they turn into zombies fairly quickly. So we got another portal here and we'll just push one of these guys through. Wait, doesn't want to go through another portal? Oh, that's because the player has to first go through it. That's a change. They made another portals. So let's first open this up. Player goes through it, and then... he went through now. Okay. So they quickly turn into zombies. Oh yeah, you see them shaking? So it's kind of like the same thing as zombies turning into drowns, but he's like shaking. Oh! Turn into a zombie pigman. I see. So this will be changed into a zombie pigling in the future, which kind of makes sense, like they are exposed to overworld and that makes them change. So keeping these guys in overworld don't seem like they'll enjoy this very much. So this is a zombified variation of them, and supposedly you could probably heal them up to convert them back. Maybe that's something they'll add. I'll put another portal down and send them back to the Nether, and I think he's just stuck in that form now. Piglins are also creeped out by Soulfire. So Soulfire is the new stuff they added in the last snapshot. So they got Soulfire lanterns, they also got Soulfire torches, and there's a Soulfire fire block. One of the developers actually tweeted out a picture of the piglins getting scared, and I correctly guessed that it was actually from the Soulfire that they were scared. So they should also be scared of stuff like this, as well as the lights. Oh yeah, they're really running. I don't know where they're running, but they're running. Kind of makes sense because this stuff comes from the Soul Valley, which is a different biome than where they're from. They also said that wither skeletons are a historic enemy of the piglins, and piglins will attack on sight. So let's summon in a wither skeleton, and we'll summon in some piglins. Yep, they're definitely going after him. Wow. Also, if you kill these piglins, they just drop XPs. They don't drop any of their items. They did say that the baby piglins are not aggressive, but they are mischievous, so watch your back. And they enjoy playing with baby hoglings. Here's a baby hogling and a baby pigling together. They also did some changes to Enderman. So now they will no longer pick up netherrack. So now they won't completely terraform the nether over time like we've seen in our last video. So that's a good thing. But they also changed the Enderman can pick up some of the new nether blocks. Oh, here we go. He picked up one of these crimson roots. Very cool. They also made it so it's possible to summon in the wither boss by using not only soul sand, but also the new soul soil. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Oh yeah. They're also doing some changes to the wither for the Java version to make it more like the bedrock one, which makes it extremely difficult to kill. They also add some function to netherite, which I thought they would eventually do, and that is making it work with beacons. So we go up here and put down a beacon. So now netherite blocks will actually activate a beacon. I gotta say that's by far the most expensive beacon, because like I said, it takes 36 of the ancient debris just to make one of these. Super expensive. They also made you can activate beacons using the new netherite ingot. So we should be able to click into this and put one of these in. You gotta choose one of these things in order to OK it. There is kind of a weird bug where if you try to shift click this in there, it doesn't work. But if you make them in single piles like this, then you can shift click it in there. And let's go ahead and hit done and see if we get our potion effect. There it is. And if you guys didn't see some of the farms I've already designed for the snapshot, make sure to check out my previous videos. We made a lot of different types of farms for the Nether update, including a gas only farm, a skeleton only farm, a weeping vine farm, a fungi farm, an ancient debris collector, a lot of cool stuff. They also did some bug fixes like armor stands falling through fences. The /clear command, which is something used in creative to clear inventory, wasn't actually clearing all the inventory. They also fixed it so your stats no longer have a problem of going over the 32-bit integer limit. Sometimes when these stats would get so long, then they would just roll over. They also fixed it so that if a piston is moving a slime block, it's still bouncy and will allow the player not to take fall damage. There's a bug where snow golems weren't dropping their pumpkin heads when sheared. And snow golems also die in the nether. It looked like they tried to attack these piglings. They also fixed it so that Endermen, when you would attack them in the daytime, they'd be mad at you, they would teleport away, but then they become passive and no longer try to attack you. They fixed a problem to do with raining or snowing. It was able to extinguish the fire on mobs, but it wouldn't work in all snowy biomes. They fixed it so if you rename an enchanted book, it will now still keep its name as well as enchantment. They also fixed it so Endermen will no longer continue to follow players, even though they have become passive. They fixed a problem where dogs were able to be sat down or stood up by people that weren't the owners. They changed it so infected blocks will now have silverfish spawn for them when they are exploded by TNT or any explosion. So there's your silverfish. They fixed a bug that we noticed to do with cobble walls. That was possible to actually make them have a gap between them if you would break them and replace them, but they have now fixed that. And these are really useful to use for a redstone signal going downward. They also changed it so that Hoglin doesn't look like the pigman's spawn egg, and we can see there is some change to it. So here is the Hoglin, and here is the Piglin. They made it a little bit different colors, a little bit darker. They also fixed that door dupe bug that we came across during our testing, and I figured this was going to be fixed, but now you can see it only drops one. There was also a problem to do with the new Soulfire torch. When placed on top of walls, it wasn't making them change their form, and instead was kind of floating above it. They also changed it so now string will also update the wall. So if you place string above it, you can kind of see how it changes it. They also fixed it so that fire will also burn items. This was just a bug in the snapshot. And they fixed a bug to do with teleporting entities outside of the world. So if you wanted to teleport yourself above the build limit, normally you just do TP around level 260 like this, and you could teleport up here, but then during our snapshot testing we noticed that you couldn't actually do that. But now you can do it once again. They also fixed it so that observers will once again detect the base of a piston retracting. So here is piston retracting, and we will test it by putting another piston here. Retracts, yes, creates update. They also fixed some other small visual bugs. I noticed some of the armor and tools had air gaps in them, and the vines also had these air gaps in the texture too, but it looks like those, well, for the most part they're fixed. But those are all the changes in the newest snapshot, as well as a bunch of bug fixes. Most of them have to do with the snapshot as well. Don't forget, guys, we are going to be doing snapshot testing with the viewers on our testing server. It should be a lot of fun messing around with the piglings as well as the hoglings. So I will see all you guys over there very shortly. Overall, I'm really excited to see what type of trades the piglings do. It's going to be more of a bartering system, less of like a villager trading system. And I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on the current changes to the snapshots down in the comments. Remember, guys, to go ahead and like the video so other people can learn about the new changes in 1.16, as well as share it with other Minecrafters. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.